Today, I am starting something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I am rereading One Piece starting from chapter 1, but this time I want to experience it differently. While I read, I'm also going to be painting something inspired by the story. So, this is young Luffy. Young Luffy standing on a deck, and he's looking at the ocean. He's looking at the horizon. This is before the adventure begins. So we're at the beginning, at the very beginning of the adventure. I took inspiration for this from One Piece, of course, and also there's this show. Oh, movie reference. Making a movie reference. There's this show called Vikings, where the main character, Ragnar, his dream was to sail west. He wanted to see what was beyond the horizon, what's beyond the sea. So I remember there was once one particular scene where he was looking over the ocean and with wonder, with wanderlust. Ah, yeah. So I feel the same spirit in Luffy. If you are a world leader watching this, or if you know someone who knows someone on the board of the Global Leadership Council, please don't start World War III while I just started this. Or at least let me get to Dressrosa. I remember that arc was beyond incredible. It was mind blowing. The funny thing is, I haven't reread this chapter yet, so this is gonna be my honest reaction to starting again from the very beginning. I'm excited. I'm so excited about this. I'm excited, nervous. Yeah, the last time that I read One Piece, or the last place that I stopped reading One Piece, it was closer to chapter 1,000. So it's been a while. I'm excited to meet the crew, go on the adventure, and yeah. So we're starting from the very beginning, chapter 1. This is where we meet Luffy and everyone else. This is where the adventure really begins. This is the color that I'm using for his pants. I'm anticipating a lot of a lot of pleasant and juicy. I say juicy. A lot of pleasant feelings to surface. I feel like a kid again. The town, Luffy's town, where he's from. There's this bar full of pirates. He's just chugging. They're having the time of their lives, man. And then Luffy, oh, little Luffy, he said, I want to be a pirate too. Can you imagine? We have Shanks, who's a current pirate, and him and his crew are at this bar. So Shanks, who's like a mentor to Luffy and someone that he looks up to, Shanks is just puzzled. It's such a foolish thing to say. Why do you want to be a pirate? Out of all of the things in the world, why do you want to be a pirate? Ah, it's hypocritical because Shanks is a pirate himself. Oh, okay, so I guess he wants better for Luffy. I'm taking this off. It doesn't work. I tried. We're gonna use this. Luffy's wearing a shirt that says Anchor, and everybody on the crew, on Shanks' crew, know him as Anchor, and it's because he can't swim. This kid. So Luffy is asking Shanks if, like, how long he's gonna be on in his village, because I suspect that Luffy wants to go with Shanks, and he looks young, so I'd say he looks younger, maybe kid, like maybe 10, 11 years old, if not younger. So you got this kid who's adamant about becoming a pirate because that's his dream. He wants to become a pirate. Well, that's an interesting little detail I didn't notice the first time. To give you context of what's going on, so Shanks is sitting down drinking his beer, and then this person comes up to him and says, "Oh, I have killed 56 people." Yeah, that's 8 million. That's 8 and 8 zeros, 6 zeros next to it. So he's wanted for 8 million. I'm not sure how that converts into money, but into real people money. But for 8 million, that's a bounty on his head. So he has a bounty on his head for 8 million berries. And he has killed 56 people. He's so proud about that. If you like to breathe, watch yourself. That sounded like a threat on his life. Shanks is holding the straw hat. Oh. Oh. Where did he get that hat from? The murderer, the guy who killed the 56 people, he came into the bar where the crew are enjoying themselves and having a good time. He came into the bar and threatened Shanks and the crew, and he made a mess. He threw everything on the floor, he broke glass, and he left. So now you have little Luffy who wanted to be a pirate, and I think that's his idea, his understanding of what a pirate is. As a young boy, that's what he wanted to be. So he sees Shanks on the floor cleaning up the mess that the other guy made, and Luffy is mad and he's angry that Shanks didn't react. And Luffy is telling Shanks, "Oh, the guy made you look weak. Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you do something about it?" Oh, Shanks is so wise. He said, "The guy just threw some booze on me. When you're older, you'll understand." Ah. Luffy is mad at him and leaving the space, and Shanks goes to hold his hand and his entire arm stretch. So everybody's like, what is going on? What's happening? What is going on with his hand? And Luffy is as clueless as usual. He has no idea what's going on, what's happening with him. Turns out he ate this fruit, this devil fruit. So the crew showed Luffy a picture of the fruit, and they asked him, "Did you eat this?" And Luffy's like, "Yeah, I ate it for dessert." The bandits are back. I'm assuming that Shanks left, and Luffy's sitting in the bar with the lady, with the bartender, and the bandits, the bad guys. Aren't they all bad guys? Aren't they all oh, they're all pirates. They're all bad guys. But Oda. Remember the guy with the 56 murders, the 8 million. The 8 million on his head as bounty. That's the same guy. He came back to the bar and Luffy was there, and Luffy, he's a young boy. He tried to do what he wanted Shanks to do the first time around, and I didn't get a name for him. The bad guy. Let's call him 56. So 56 is much bigger than Luffy, much more experienced than Luffy, and he was gonna take Luffy as a slave on the ship, and then he changed his mind. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you." So Shanks appeared out of nowhere, and then he said, "I was wondering what was going on. Nobody came to greet us at the harbor. All of the village people are scared or watching Luffy being bullied by 56." And the first thing out of his mind is that, "Oh, I came to the harbor and nobody came to greet me. I was wondering what was going on." So you have Shanks in the middle of the action. He said, nobody hurts a friend of mine, good reason or not." That just gave me goosebumps. The thing with the devil fruit, the fruit that Luffy ate, yes, it gave him special abilities, but it also took away his ability to swim. So let's say that Luffy couldn't even swim to begin with. Now he gets into water, he will sink. 56 tossed Luffy into the water. 56 took Luffy on a little canoe on the water and just kicked him in the water. I don't know if he knew that Luffy ate the fruit or not, but he just didn't care. He just didn't care. He just tossed the boy into the water. There's a sea monster that arose and about to eat Luffy. Oh, Shanks came and is hugging Luffy, and he said, "I'm just glad you're okay. It's a small price to pay, just an arm." Oh, wow. He lost an arm trying to save Luffy. Not trying, he did save Luffy from the sea monster and also the sea. And wow. A lyric that came to mind is from Eminem. Have you ever loved someone so much that you'd give an arm for her? Not the expression. No, I mean give an arm for her. That's what happened with the Shanks. The themes that I'm noticing are love, camaraderie, friendship. Do you see what Oda's doing here? Do you see what he's doing with pirates? So he's introducing Oda, the creator of this masterpiece, of this universe. He's introducing us to a world of pirates. Us in the audience, us, you and me. He's introducing us to a world of pirates. Now there's already a split. So you have Shanks. I guess Shanks is the good guy, is a good pirate. He values, so far I know that he values friendship, love. He's shown love for Luffy, the boy. He lost an arm for Luffy. We have pirates. We have good pirates and bad pirates. I don't think it's that binary. I don't think it's that linear. But so far from the eyes that I'm rereading, that's what I'm getting. Shanks said, after putting the hat on Luffy's head, he said, "When you become a great pirate one day, promise that you give the hat to me." Ooh, remember at the beginning in the bar when Luffy said that, "Oh, I want to become a pirate," and Shanks was like, nah, you don't want to do that. Now he's co-signing it. My man lost an arm, and yeah, he's just like, fuck it, man. Once you become a great pirate, I believe in you. This is to show you that I believe in you. Hold on to that promise, hold on to that hope. until you see me again, and so that you can give me my hat back, because you're not keeping my hat. This is as far as I got on the painting. So this is Luffy. Revisiting this chapter is interesting because you can see the beginning of Luffy's dream and the moment where he decides that's what he wants to do with his life. He wants to be a pirate, and he knew that from a very young age. And not just any pirate, he wants to be the Pirate King, and that's Luffy. Yeah, I'm excited to reread this again and see what emotions come up, and yeah, yeah. And again, thank you for being here. Until next time.